Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course,
it's an Arizona touchdown! The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
It's week 11 of the NFL, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in week 11 on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
Now Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago. And last week in that victory, they were pretty good. Probably a pretty easy film session, I would imagine.
And after a performance like that, so many people think you just roll into film, take your popcorn, kick back, and enjoy the show because they played well. I can just tell you from experience, after a win is when coaches come down on you harder because they want to emphasize all the mistakes that happened. Because you won, you're in a good mood. They want to bring you back to earth. Oftentimes you walk out of there and you ask your teammate, did we win last week?
So my assumption was wrong. I learned something. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at the man under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Motion man is Schwartz. Now Tua. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
It's Week 11 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
Drafted with the idea that he'd be one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL when he put it all together. We've been seeing that progress throughout his career. This guy's legs, we knew they were phenomenal. Arm, top-notch. But now we're seeing his mind come into the game. Reed's defense is better and better each and every week, and is showing patience as a passer as well. Not as eager.
And right away, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, he's one of the top receivers in the game, Charles, so no surprise here on the opening drive. They want to get him involved, and he has catches on back-to-back plays.
And, Brandon, I look at it from the defense's perspective. You know he's one of the top receivers in the game. You've got to find ways to slow him down because if he gets into high gear, he's going to shred you all game long.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. One more time with Achane. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Achane will score. Touchdown, Miami.
And you can bet when they were in that huddle, there's definitely some urgency because I'm sure they were saying to each other, we got to push this one in right now so we don't have to run this on 4th down, and there'll be extra bodies in the hole. That's excellent work there at the point of attack. All it takes is one little crease as he fights his way into the end zone.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. One carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. Kyler going to give this to Benson. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. When you look at this defense, they come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power, to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Another run here with Benson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw is Murray. Open man here is Benson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The Dolphins at 6-3 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. You look at this Arizona defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Tua going to throw. Try to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
On the return is Sims. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Murray now to throw. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. To throw, it's Murray. This one finds Wilson downfield. Touchdown, Cardinals! Michael Wilson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Wide open receiver complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Looking to pass to him. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Oh, but he's going to be met behind the line and taken down. They'll try and run it with Achane. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. Achane. And this time he is in. Devon Achane with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. With the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now a 2nd and 10. A give up the middle with Benson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. Throwing now is Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a 1st. Murray going to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Murray. That pass complete to Moore. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Benson is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Murray now, third and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Koo knocks this one through the post. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49. Miami's offense set and ready to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray to the right side, and he's got more complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Murray. And his throw is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So third and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Murray now. This is going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone, because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Here's Tua. He's going to try and go deep again. It's caught inside the 25. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Tua sets up to pass it. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Tua.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Now Murray.
He's got his tight end. That's Lyman.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the gun, Murray. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
They work now on 2nd and 9. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw is Murray. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will do it for this first half.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. 20. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
On first down, it's Benson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Murray now to throw. Open man here is Benson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Arizona. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Back near his goal line, here's Tua. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a 1-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Channing Tindall, the one who got through to drop it.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
To throw, it's Murray. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Murray. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal. Koo knocks this one through the post. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey,
that's caught inside the 20. And he gets this down deep inside of Arizona's 15-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Back now in Miami. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. Murray going to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jalen Phillips able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. There's Murray. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. His throw incomplete. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side for Benson.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Trey Benson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field.
Tua going to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Toward the sideline, it's complete, an athletic grab, but still well short of the first. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll try and run for it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane with career touchdown number 70. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Murray now.
That's caught. It's the tight end Ryman.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory down at the 31. Here's Murray. Oh, twisting away. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Throwing again, Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's Benson. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. Now Murray. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. From the gun, Murray. And some strong running, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. To throw is Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Shotgun now for Murray. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from a yard out. And the Cardinals have got it back to within a score. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Cardinals going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. To throw is Tua.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Back to throw is Tua.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down by 12. A minute 24 to go. Throwing to start the drive. Murray.
There's a short one caught by Ryman.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray.
That's to the right side. He's got Ryman. This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here it is. 4th and inches. Going for it. Here's Benson.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. Murray now to throw.
He's got his tight end. That's Ryman.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Play action. Now it's Murray. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, this was a